Tension at sea. The Caribbean, usually known for its tranquil blue waters and vacation vibes, has suddenly become the stage for a high-stakes military drama. For the second time in just a few days, Venezuelan warplanes have zipped dangerously close to a U.S. Navy ship in the Caribbean. These aren't just routine flybys, these are bold, calculated moves that have everyone on edge. Pentagon officials? Yeah, they're definitely not ignoring this. In fact, the situation has sparked urgent meetings and briefings behind closed doors. Let's set the scene. Picture the Caribbean. Clear blue water, sunny skies, and suddenly, the rumble of military jets overhead. It's a stark contrast. Paradise below, tension above. The U.S. Navy ship? It was out there, sailing in international waters, when, out of nowhere, Venezuelan military jets closed in, flying low and fast. The crew, trained for moments like this, immediately went on high alert, scanning the skies and tracking every move. Pentagon spokespeople say the ship was on a routine mission, but these sudden jet flybys? Not exactly routine. In fact, they're calling it unprofessional and unsafe, raising serious questions about Venezuela's intentions. Now here's where it gets wild. This is the second time this week that Venezuelan aircraft have buzzed a U.S. naval vessel. It's not just a one-off incident. It's starting to look like a pattern, and that's what has military analysts concerned. Two close encounters in just days, officials are worried. Why? Because when military hardware gets this close, all it takes is one wrong move, one misread signal, and things could spiral out of control. The risk of escalation is real, and history has shown how quickly misunderstandings at sea can turn dangerous. No shots were fired, no one got hurt, but the message is clear. Both sides are watching and tensions are high. Every maneuver is being analyzed, every radio call scrutinized. The stakes? They couldn't be higher. Military experts are already weighing in. Some say it's a classic case of saber rattling, while others warn that these close calls are a recipe for disaster if cooler heads don't prevail. They say these repeated encounters are risky business. Even if both sides are just flexing their muscles, the chance for mistakes goes way up with every close call. The margin for error is razor thin, and the consequences could be global. The Pentagon's response? They're keeping a sharp eye on the situation, ready for anything, but hoping cooler heads prevail. Behind the scenes, intelligence teams are poring over radar data, satellite images, and communications, trying to piece together Venezuela's next move. So is this a real danger, or just a show of force from Venezuela? Is it a warning, a test, or simply a message to the world that they're not backing down? That's the million-dollar question. And right now, nobody has a clear answer. From Venezuela's side, officials claim these flights are just routine training. Nothing more, nothing less. They insist there's no provocation intended, just standard military exercises in their own backyard. But the U.S. isn't buying it. Not with the timing and those close approaches. American officials point to the proximity and frequency of these incidents as evidence that something more is at play. Both governments are making their case, but in Washington, nerves are definitely on edge. Lawmakers are demanding answers, and military leaders are preparing for every possible scenario. So, what happens next? With military jets and warships sharing the same waters, the world is watching every move. Allies and rivals alike are monitoring the situation, knowing that any escalation could have ripple effects far beyond the Caribbean. Will this just be another chapter in a long saga of military posturing, or is something bigger brewing in the Caribbean? The answer could shape the region's future for years to come. I'll keep you updated as this story develops, bringing you the latest from both sides of the standoff. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell, so you never miss a beat on fast-moving global stories like this. Stay tuned!